hit the all-important record button, because if it's not recorded, it never happened. That's not exactly how that works. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Krieg Dominion. I am Omar Krieg, your Lord and Commander of the Dominion, and your host for this, the second part of our Round 2 matchup featuring Clan Burrock and Clan Novacat. We had our first fight about a week or so ago, or excuse me, the first part of this fight about a week or so ago, and things are going wonderfully for the Burrocks. And by wonderfully, I mean not at all, not even close. Out of 5 mechs, I have 3 that are knocked on their faces, including one with a pilot that is currently sleepy. And then of those 5 mechs, 3 are very close to saying, yeah, I'm done. Darius, any input from you and your Novacats?
Looking forward to beating the shit out of you. I mean,
yeah, no, you're good. You're not wrong about what's gonna happen. All right. Well, without any further ado, because as I mentioned as we went live, I gave myself enough time to make my dinner, but apparently not enough time to eat my dinner. So, not that I'm rushing through this match, I'm getting hungry. So let's go ahead and kick this over to our match view. We've got this is my Shadowcat B that is currently prone, shut down, and knocked asleep. Sleepy pilot, boy. So that's going to be an issue. My 2 Hellbringers are pretty well screwed up. This one in particular is knocked on his face. And then lastly, we have a Direwolf over here that is currently hugging the dirt in a very literal sense. On the Novacat side of things, who also, by the way, I should point out that Star Commander Shinigami currently has all of his edge, so that's going to be a problem. We've got, excuse me, a Direwolf with a bit of a left side problem. We have another Direwolf with a lot of armor problem. We have a Timberwolf with most of its armor. We have another Timberwolf with presumably most of its armor. And then lastly, we have a Nova with a lot more armor than a Nova should have. That sounded weird, but in my head it made perfect sense. What I mean is that Nova should have
look
shot
at the right
shit.
torso.
Yeah, I did see the 0. It does remind me of a Nova Prime from the other night that had far too much armor on it for having survived as long as it did. On that note, let's roll some initiative and get into this fight. Before I do that, are we on turn 3?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll leave the turn marker alone then. And click that over.
Oh, we're probably going into turn 4.
That sounds right. Let's go with turn 4. I'm going to roll some initiative and see what I get.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Oh, initiative?
Yeah, let's get into it, man. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I cooked up some burgers and fries. I'm hungry.
Five.
I won. I got a 7. You go first.
All right. Let's start with my Direwolf A.
Okay. All right.
Let me double check something here real quick. Nope, no heat. Okay. We're good.
What do we got here? I got no heat buildup, so it's going to cost me 2 of my 5 possible movement points to stand back up. I don't have any other reasons for modifiers.
Are you walking or running?
I'm going to run to stand up.
All right. Which mech is this?
My Direwolf B.
Okay.
So I need a 4 to get up off the ground. No, just a 3 to get up off the ground. Sorry.
Unless you have damage to your actuators or hip.
No, I don't have any of that. So it should be just a 3.
Yeah.
And he's up. So that's 2
Two.
movement points. I'm gonna
No,
face this way. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Torso twist will put me back in with the firing arc,
Yep.
or front arc, I should say. That will be a run die of 1.
Yep.
All right.
Next, I will move my Direwolf Prime. Who's up against the Execution Ray. Turn 2, 3, 4, 5. Run for 1.
Okay. What is his movement? 3, 5. Nope, 4, 6, 8 if I want to use mask. Let's see.
Yeah, he can actually move pretty decently.
Yeah. And he's got jump jets. I just saw this and I don't remember. Oh, 4 jump jets. Okay. So let's see. Direwolf Prime. Get in there. Direwolf Prime. Okay. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. To put you on. Doesn't. Damn it! It doesn't get. I don't have enough range to get into your right arc, so I'm still gonna be on your front arc regardless.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 7. That would get me in there though. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Is that hex in your right arc? I think it is.
Let me double check. Yes, it is.
We will do that, but I got to do
Barely, but yes.
I got to do a mask check really quick. First time on a mask is 3+, right?
Yep.
For like a half a second, I thought I saw it gonna land on a 1. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then if I torso twist this way, yep, you're front arc. All right. So that will be a run of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 1. Just for clarity's sake. This bad boy. Not that I really need to, but.
Yeah.
So I will be
Go
hitting
from
your right,
up.
but you will also be hitting my right. Am I crazy?
Correct.
Okay. Those will all be landing on the right side. All right, your turn.
Okay. What's next here? Timberwolf A.
That one's nasty now. If that's the one, I'm pretty sure in Alpha Strike, that's the one that hits the hardest amongst all the Timberwolves in Clan Invasion era.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what's on it specifically that allows it to hit so hard, but it has like 7 damage short, 7 medium, and then like 5 for long.
Oh yeah, it's got 3 medium pulse lasers, Streetcaster M6, and 2 ERPPCs.
That'll do it. Yeah, that would do
Yeah.
it. It's a nasty bugger for Alpha Strike.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah. Because you're like the Timberwolf Prime, I think is like 5.52 or something like that. For its range damages. I've been playing a bunch of Alpha Strike for the last handful of months. One of the shows I'm on plays it. Another group I'm in is using it.
Okay. And the Timberwolf A is up against the Hellbringer Prime.
Let me verify that. Yes, Timberwolf A and Hellbringer Prime. Both of my Hellbringers have gunnery problems now, and they're not because of heat.
Oh,
Actually, well, one of them is really toasty right now.
2, 3, 4, 5.
If he's at 10 heat.
Damn.
Where are all your damn heat sinks? I should see at least 3 heat sinks on this fucking critical list. I'm not seeing any.
Not necessarily. The number of heat sinks integral to the engine is not limited to 10.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I know I'm right.
Well,
I have made so many mechs.
I forget it. It has been a while since I did any tinkering outside of changing the weapon loadout. He's the one that took the hip hit. That's why he's at a 2-3. And to stand, that's going to be. Let's see, what does that say over here? Skill roll. Let's see. Hip actuator is a +2. Other reasons. Hip actuator. And oh, I have on the other leg, I have a foot actuator, so that's a +3. Holy crap. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I have so I had. Okay, I see. Are you done moving? Sorry.
That mech, yes. The Timberwolf A.
Okay. Hellbringer Prime is going to attempt to stand. I need a 6 to stand. 7. He made it. And I really don't want to do that, but he is withdrawing.
Oh.
Yeah. He's pretty well banged up. Limited mobility.
Did he have 2 engine hits?
No. He's got that. It's the hip and foot actuator hits that are causing the biggest strife for him. So he's just gonna.
And he's withdrawing on that?
Yep. So he's gonna stand up and face you, but he's not going to do anything, and he's.
Howard.
Yeah, listen, you could call it whatever you want. He's just not gonna fucking. He's not playing, you know. That's a heavy mech.
Howard.
It's a heavy mech that you defeated there, so that's 3 points for you. Go ahead and move your next mech.
Timberwolf D. Against the Hellbringer A.
Correct. Who's having all sorts of problems as well. Let's see. Hip actuator, foot actuator. Let's see.
2 engine hits.
Both arms are gone. Torso is gone. Yeah, he's pretty well fucked as well. His left arms are gone, or these large lasers on the left arms are gone. So yeah, he's got some issues. He's still standing miraculously, but
Huh?
Go ahead and make your move, sir.
Done.
Yep. Let's see. Let's do that. Some super high heat. Some 10 heat. That's 2 movement. Yeah, that 1-2 there definitely checks out. So half of his movement because of the hip, and then the heat reducing it by 2 more. He can't even do anything. He is movement complete. And my Shadow Cat cannot move, so go ahead and move your Nova.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, that is a messed up Shadowhawk.
Mm-hmm. Shadow Cat, but yes.
Or Shadow Cat.
I believe we have moved to firing phase. Let me take this off since he's not going to be able to accomplish anything. I fire first. No, I won initiative, so you fire first.
Sure. No heat. So 30, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Yep, alpha striking. This is the one that's heat neutral.
Okay.
Let's start with the Gauss rifle.
Oh, this is your Star Commanders, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
6 sixes.
4, 5, 6. 6 to hit.
Alrighty. Fire away.
Hit.
Okay.
Location. 6, right torso.
15, right?
Yep.
Okay. All the armor slumps off of that location and hits the ground. It just clamshells off because it's the Gauss round.
Yeah. All right, now 3 large pulse lasers. So 6 minus 2 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, and miss.
Okay.
So 2 of the 3 hit.
Definitely going to be a PSR here in a second.
Center torso, 10 points.
Got it?
Right leg, 10 points.
Got it. What else you got?
Then the 2 streak SRM6s.
Ah, see, I knew there was something nasty coming my way. All right, these will hit on either 6 or 8, depending on the range.
What is the range?
I didn't count. I want to say it's 5. Nope, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you might be in short range for those streaks.
Yep, short range.
All So hitting on 6s. It's going to be rough.
Hit and miss.
That's good. Only eating 6 missiles instead of 12.
Okay. 3 12s. No, I'm kidding.
That would have been rough. And it would have been
No.
3 separate pilot hits and consciousness rolls, but the armor would have been fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been dented and shit, but it'd been fine.
11. Left arm.
Left arm 2, got it.
Center torso.
Center torso, got it.
9 is left leg.
Left leg, got it.
9 again, left leg.
Got it.
Right arm.
Got it. And the last one? Excuse me.
Right torso.
Right torso, internal. Roll for crit.
One crit.
Some bitch. Upper and lower.
Lower.
Right. 1 through 3.
Okay. 6, roll again. 5, roll again. 3.
3 is ammo. Right torso destroyed. 2 engine hits. And a double heat sink. Shoomp. Shoomp. Arm is gone. So that's going to be a problem. Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, the mech that is totally fucked. Okay. I'll deal with all of that bullshit. Oh, the 2 hits for the pilot. We roll those really quick. He's still going to get his chance to fire, of course.
Of course. Firing is simultaneous.
Yep. So 3. Good. And a 5. Good. That almost didn't look very good, though. What's on the other side there? A 2? Oh, my God. That almost was a 4. All right. Well, let's see. I have no heat problems at the moment. I have nothing affecting my gunnery. So we are going to fire everything that we can get over towards you, which is... Actually, we're not going to fire everything because I don't have everything. But I do have 3 UAC 2s, an LB-10 slug, an ERPPC, and a medium pulse laser. So what is that going to give? That's going to be 2, 3, 5, 24. 24 heat. So I will remain heat neutral, other than, well, 34 heat. Yeah, I'm still going to end up heat neutral after this round.
Even with the 2 engine hits?
Oh, no. I misread my numbers here. So let's see. 2 for running. What did I just say for my heat buildup for my weapons? So that's 3, 5. Nope. Let's try that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 23, 27. Uh, 2 engine hits. And then losing 1 heat sink. So that takes me down to 28 dissipation. I will be at 21 heat. Holy balls. I mean, I was going to probably fire all of that anyway, so I'm not going to change my firing plan here. I just
okay.
But that's going to be... It's going to be rough. Okay. And I still have to do a piloting check in the end phase. So, all right. 4 hexes. So everything is short. So the Ultra 2s are going to hit on 3, Let me see. 3, 5, 7. Oof. I just need 7s except for the PPC, or excuse me, the medium pulse that will hit on 5s. So let's start with PPC.
Okay, 7 to hit.
Yep. Miss. 3 UAC 2s in ultra mode, needing 7s to hit. That's only one that just rolled. So that one hit. Roll the other 2. Miss and hit. So that's 2 hits. Cluster rolls. 3 and 6. So that's going to be 2 individual hits.
Yeah.
And the 2 hit locations. 9 and 10. That is left leg and left arm, 2 each.
And this is on my Star Commander?
Yes, yes.
Are you doing it on the right side? Or no. That was a different
That was
set.
the other one. That's the Executioner,
Okay.
I think.
So, what was the locations?
I want to say left arm and left leg. Let me verify that. Left leg, left arm. 2 each. And then the medium pulse laser, I need a 5 to hit. And I only have 1 of those.
Hey, you matched a scratch on my other leg.
7 is a hit. Location 4, which is right arm 7.
Right arm 7?
Correct. Not enough damage there for PPC. Oh, I forgot the LB10. I knew there was something else. It's firing in slug mode, so this will be a 7+. Hit. Location 3. Right arm 10. It's 10, 17. Just barely enough for a PSR. Ha! 21 points of damage if my math is right. Let's see. And then do heat rolls. Well, let's do heat and PSR in the appropriate phases because I've got. No, let's go ahead and do that now. Let's do that now before I move on. Okay, so let's see. 21 heat. That's going to be no movement next round. Too hot to move.
I succeeded on my piloting skill
It's
check.
going to be a +3 to hit. That sucks. I can't write. Nope. My gunnery is a 5 in the next round. And then I've got some rolls to make. So avoid shutdown on a 4, on a 6, ammo on a 4, 4, 6, and 4. All right. So 4+, good. 6+, not good. Mech shuts down, and the ammo explosion that I can't prevent, 4+, good. And shut down before the PSR, which means the mech falls over. Am I right? Because I don't get because it shuts down from the heat phase is before the. No, the PSR I have to make is before.
The PSR comes before the heat phase, so.
Correct, yeah. So let me go ahead and do that now. That's going to be a 3. Nothing else, yeah, just a 3+, or 4+. Say standing.
Yeah, I was going to say it's +1, isn't it?
Yep, 7. So he's still standing. And then, yeah, so he doesn't fall over, but the mech does shut down because it's too damn hot. I think that is all of his stuff is complete.
Okay.
That will take us to the Direwolf Prime Executioner fight. These guys will be hitting on each other's right sides.
Okay. That is fine for this guy. Oh, I have all sorts of little weapons.
Oh, of course you do.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier when you have a handful of one or just a couple of different weapon systems.
Yeah.
In my case,
So
the Executioner has 3 large
44.
pulse and 4 ER mediums, and they are going to be ripping you apart in just a moment. As I figure out my 2, 3, 4, 4 hex range.
4 hexes.
Yep.
Okay.
Short
So
range for all my
everything
shit.
in mine is short range. Okay, I'm definitely firing the pulse lasers. There are 4 of them, mediums.
Okay, let me just grab this prone marker and put it up here, or not prone. Let me grab this pilot check marker is what I meant.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I should get the prone and the shutdown just in case.
Let's see. Definitely firing the 2 Ultra AC5s in Ultra mode.
Of course, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right. How many large lasers do I want to fire?
I need to. Not that it matters for the one. It does matter.
And he ran or walked?
Ran because he used mask.
No, mine.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Well, what color is the die next to him?
I'm not looking at that at the moment. I'm updating my ammo count. uh,
Red.
yes, red. So he ran +2. Yeah, I was like, oh, I do have some ammo left on that mech that just got shot the shit shot out of it.
Get the torso twist marker on there. And let's see. 12, 24. And 16. It's 40. 44. 46. And then LRM 10 is another 4 heat. Yep. That's what I'll be firing. Everything except for 2 ER large lasers.
Okay.
That's going to put me at 6 heat. Don't you love that?
I was doing some heat math. I was doing some heat math on my own. What number did you say you were gonna end up at?
6.
Yeah, I think with what I'm planning, I'm gonna end up at 5.
Yeah.
To account for the heat I got on me still.
Okay, I need to mark off the ammo. Room 10. Ultra AC5 doubled. And Ultra AC5 doubled. Everything else is lasers. Okay, I'm going to start with the ER large lasers. Everything is short range. We are firing into our right arcs. And we are 4 away. Right. I already said we were short range.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 3, 4. Four to hit.
You got partial cover. Or no, I'm above you, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're on a higher elevation.
Yeah. 1, 3, 4. I think that's all we got.
I'm
It's
counting
4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 plus any specifics for weapons like pulse lasers and shit like that.
Right.
Or if you or like machine guns. Well, machine guns won't even range that far, which is funny to me.
Yeah. So you know what the real machine gun in BattleTech is, right?
No.
Rotary AC2.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah.
That's the real machine gun. Okay. Force to hit 2 EO large lasers. Hit and hit.
All right. Location. This is the large lasers you said.
Yep, 10
Right.
points each.
Right side.
Oh, so close to getting a 2.
Nope.
Okay, so right side, a 3 is right leg.
Right leg 10. Oh,
Yep,
excuse
10
me. Got
points.
it.
And then a 10 is left arm.
Left arm. Got it.
And then I think next are the medium pulse lasers. Yep, there are 4 of those. 2s to hit, they automatically hit.
Yep. Just roll location.
Left leg, 7.
Left leg 7.
Right torso, 7.
Got it.
Right leg, 7.
Yep.
And center torso, 7.
Got it.
Damn. Needed to get more on that right torso.
Yep. I'm gonna do my PSR now. 4 plus to stay standing.
I'm not done firing.
Oh, you're not. Well, I thought you were. I apologize.
No.
What else do you have to throw at me? Oh, you do have something about ultras or some shit.
I've got 2 Ultra AC5s and LRM10.
God. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, we'll see if that
So-
7 needs to be re-rolled or not.
Okay, AC5s. Ultra mode. I need Fortis to hit. Oh, come on. There we go. Hit and hit.
Okay. And these are AC5s, you said?
Yep.
All right.
The UAC 5s.
Yep. Ultra mode. So now you got to roll clusters.
Oh, man.
Both
Wrong
of
time to roll a 12.
them. Well, I'm getting hit with 10 points from one weapon system, definitely.
Both.
Oh, both of them. So I'm taking 20 points of damage on this volley here. Okay. Roll it.
Locations. 4 of them. 5 points each.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still right side. So right leg.
Right leg. Internal.
Ooh.
We'll come back to it.
I will set a dice aside. 6 is the right leg.
Oh, so it's another 5?
Yep.
Okay, that's 2.
2 internal chances.
Yep.
And then 9 is left torso.
Left
5.
torso 5. Got it.
And 9 again is left torso 5.
Left torso 5. Got it. Okay. And now the Elder M10.
Oh, you don't want me to roll the chance?
Well, yeah, I guess go ahead and do those.
Yeah.
I had a little die marker on it to remind me that there are 2 criticals in that location.
I just take the ones that hit that location and set them aside.
That's fair.
Okay. I need 8 or higher twice.
I need 7 or lower twice.
I got an 8 and an 8.
Fuck.
So 2 crits.
Fuck. Well, it's a leg, so really hoping you get 5 and 6.
Oh, come on. Roll. There. 3 and 4.
Fuck, lower leg and the goddamn foot actuator.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be 2 PSRs from that alone. That changes the value of my 7. Let's see. I believe it's just going to be +1 for each. Foot actuator. Let's see. Piloting roll at the end of the phase. +1. And then reduce max walking by 1. So that's going to change his PSR to a 5 now. Or his piloting roll is 5. So the damage to stay standing initially stays up, if you want to think about it. So 5 + 1 is 6. I rolled a 7. I have to roll 2 more for the different actuators. Well, let me see. What that was foot, and then what is the lower leg? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
I'm pretty sure it is too.
+1 modifier to the weapon, or excuse me, oh, that's arm. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, leg. Let's see. Must make a PSR with a +1, and then reduce walking movement points by 1. So he just went from a 3-5. No, sorry, 4-6-8 to a 2-4. What is?
No, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So 2, 3, 4 with mask. 2, 4, 4.
Right.
That's rough. That is fucking rough. Holy shit.
With
Okay.
mask 4.
Yeah. All right. So I still have. What am I trying to say here? I need to make 2 additional 5. Oh, fuck. Brain. Work. Yeah, I need to roll 5s. Right? 3 + 2. Yeah. What'd you say?
6s.
His natural piloting skill is a 3. +2
is 5. +1 for 20 plus is 6.
I rolled that one already. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, but it applies to all 3.
Okay, fine. So 6 plus times 3. 8.
No, times 2, not 3.
Well, I missed that one, so he falls. Let's see, which way does he go? 1 forward. It takes 5 points of damage. Or no.
It takes more than 5.
Yeah, that was 10 points of damage. It's 1 for every 10 tons, right?
Yeah.
Plus. Oh no, it's 9.5. Yeah, that's 10 tons. God damn it. Prone. Where am I going?
10 points and 2 clusters of 5 on the front.
On the front.
You want me to roll it or you roll it?
Go ahead and roll them.
2 12s.
No. Not that.
Ooh, I did get a possible through armor critical.
Fuck. All right. Well, where's that other one going?
7. So
Center torso.
Center torso.
Then the other one that you're going to reroll with a possibility of a crit.
Five, right leg.
Oh, convenient. Convenient. Go ahead and roll your possibility of critical twice. Because it went internal. Like blown off.
One missed completely, but the other got two.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. It's not like I can fail the PSR that these are going to generate.
Right. 4 and 4, so reroll both of them.
Yeah, reroll both of them because the 4 was already.
4 is already gone. 1 and 3, so I reroll the 3.
Fucking hip. This guy's not moving ever again.
Yeah. 5.
Jump jet.
Jump jet.
Okay. Let's see. Hip automatically reduces it by half, which takes it down to 2, 3, 4, and then with the -2 because of the actuators, this mech can't even move.
Wow.
So he's gonna fire though. Let's not forget that he still has to fire.
Yeah.
But he's done. He's gonna withdraw. He's just gonna try to do as much damage as he can now. Let me go ahead and give you the points for it. I may get the points myself here, but obviously this is an assault mech, so that's gonna be +4. 7-0 at the moment for points. Let's see. I am firing 3 large pulse and 2 ER medium lasers. That was my original plan before the mech was basically defeated, but I'm not going to change it. So,
What did you say you were firing?
3 large pulse and 2 ER mediums. Gunnery 2.
Okay.
4, 5 as well. So 5, and then 3s for the large pulse. So I need 3 sets of dice for those. So 3+.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2s.
All 3 hit.
Damn.
Let's see. Okay. Right side. So 5 is right arm 10.
Give me a second. This is the prime.
Fuck.
Right?
Yes. Direwolf prime.
Okay. Right arm 10. Next.
And then 8 is the center torso. And that's actually twice. So that's 20 points of damage to center torso.
That's fine.
Damn it.
Still can take a 20 AC shot to there.
Yeah, whatever. And then the ER medium lasers need 5s to hit.
Okay.
The fucking 9 and a 10, they both hit. So, yeah. The locations are head. Nope, sorry. One of them is gonna get rerolled. Left leg for 7, and I got to reroll the other one with the possibility of a crit.
Left. Are you sure it's left leg?
Yes.
Okay.
And then re-rolling with the possibility of crit. That's 9, actually. Left torso.
Left torso.
7 damage.
7.
And then the 3 armor chance.
Go for it.
Damn it. The 2 die dropped first, so I was like, it's got to land on a 6 in order to get a crit here. And it landed on a 3. I was like, God damn it. So close. So close. Okay. All right.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah. It is now up to you to shoot next, which is this guy is the only one with a viable target. Well, I take that back. Your Nova could fire on a knocked out, shut down mech. Could fire.
Yes, indeed he could. Alternatively, he could not fire and drop his 12 heat to a 0.
Yes, that he could. Speaking of ridiculous heat, Before your Timberwolf D gets a chance to fire, the Hellbringer A also is going to withdraw. That's the one with the double engine hits. So that'll be another 3 points for you. And let me take a quick stock here. That Nova is, or excuse me, the Shadow Cat has to wake up. I mean, you could shoot on this guy if you really, 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 really wanted to, but
no, I'm not going to. You've been nice to me. I'll be nice to you.
fair enough. In fact, I think what you get on the horn, you get a Star Colonel, what's his face from the Burrocks, calling your Star Command or Star Colonel. Sorry, whoever the Jesus, I can word. I really can.
Star Commander.
Okay, I did need help from the peanut gallery. My kid in the background. For those that didn't hear that, my kid in the background was like, "Doesn't sound like you can word." Fucking smartasses, raising smartasses. This is what I get.
Yep.
Anyway, Star Colonel from the Burrocks calls your Star Commander, Shinigami of Bloodhouse Nostra, and says, Clan Burrock requests Hegira. We give you the field. Will you allow us to retreat with honor and our machines?
Out of character.
Yeah.
Above table, so to speak. Do the points matter?
Not in the match. I mean, the only thing the points count for is determining who wins the fight. You do get points for winning the match that are counted for.
If there's a tie later,
like, go ahead. Sorry.
If there's a tie later, you're not going to look at the points to break the tie.
No, because if there's a tie between two different clans, then they will have a subsequent match to break that tie.
Okay.
So yeah, the only thing the points matter here is for this match alone, and then the other points that your clan gets, because you have 5 points from winning your last match, those matter for determining the final placement, as far as like who places first, second, third, etc., and then obviously based on those standings, what corridors you get in the invasion window.
Yeah, it's really looking like I'm going to get that beta corridor.
Well, you still got to get through the rest of the placement trials. You could lose your next 2 matches and not even go to the Innersphere. Listen, theoretically. It's theoretically possible. It's also entirely possible that Jade Falcons, despite having had 1 loss already, ends up right back where they started in the actual, recorded histories.
That's not happening.
Listen, I'm just saying, man. Just saying. I mean, we've already. Oh, that's spoilers.
No offense to Foe, but that's
no. I don't know if he. I would be surprised if he pulls it off. He's got some capabilities, but I'm not going to go too far into one way or the other on that one. Are you allowing the Burrocks to withdraw?
Star Colonel of the Burrocks, we hereby grant you Hegira.
Perhaps next time we meet, the outcome will be different. But until then, Selah. I really hope I didn't drop a contraction in there, because I tried really hard to not do one. Yep. And the Clan Burrock forces eventually withdraw from the field. And there are some note takers in the background taking notes.
Hold on. Wasn't there one that couldn't move?
Listen, they will eventually find a way to get him off the field, okay? Don't. The only one that can't move eventually will cool down enough to be able to move and maybe slink his way off the map.
Oh, hey, I still have these 2 chits over here.
Yeah, you do. What do you?
I didn't even have to use them.
Yeah, are you rubbing it in that you're better than me or something? Because that's all I'm hearing.
No.
Okay.
I'm I'm considering the difference between this game and Foe's game.
Oh, just that he didn't have any edge because his player character was defeated.
Yeah, but I didn't have to use my edge.
Not this time.
And I still won.
Yeah. Oh, you're showing off and being a braggart, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? That's what I'm hearing. All right.
Maybe a little bit.
Let's talk about clan experience.
All right.
Which I forgot to do for somebody else.
Oops.
That was a spoiler right there. Oops. All right, your clan unit. What is it? The 3rd Novacat Guards or something like that? 4th Novacat Guards?
No, 1st Novacat Guards.
Listen, there's so many numbers in my head right now. You don't even want to try.
I know.
Your clan unit receives 1 point of unit experience. They receive a 2nd point of unit experience for winning. So it's 2 experience points that the clan unit receives. Your character receives 1 for the match, 1 for defeating your opponent, 1 for surviving the match that you guys won. So +3 experience for your character.
Okay.
You also receive 3 additional honor for being in the conclusion of the match and the match being a win. I really got to find a better way to say that. But yeah. So 3 XP and 3 honor for you and 2 XP for your clan unit.
Okay. I'm getting close to being able to reduce my gunnery and piloting. That'll be nice.
Yeah, so that was I had a feeling that match was going to go that way. Honestly, the 2 Hellbringers are probably going to withdraw. Before we even started, I was like, yeah, those 2 Hellbringers are fucked. And I forgot how bad the Shadowcat was. He was also going to withdraw once he woke up.
Yeah.
However, this round in particular, I took a lot of heat, both literal and figurative, on my 2 other mechs. So I was like, yeah, I feel like if the Star Colonel himself wasn't on the field, then he would have been on the horn and being like, yeah, nope, we're done. Get them out, Jim. Get them out. Let us cut our losses here, Trothkin.
We're dead, Jim.
Yeah, pretty much. So, congratulations on that. You will continue to the 3rd round. Actually, there is no 3rd round for you. You will get a bye on the next round.
What?
Yeah, it's intentional that way. So if you win your first 2 matches, you don't have to participate in the 3rd round. The 3rd round will take all of the losers that are still competing at this point and have them, like, if you are in the losers bracket from either round 1 or round 2, you will participate in round 3. The winner bracket, anybody in the winner bracket, meaning they have not lost yet, they just advance to the finals round. The finals round has a similar structure to what the preliminary rounds have.
Okay.
So you get
I'm not getting a free win.
Yeah. It's just you're not in the next round because you've done as well as you have. So
yeah,
the Smoke Jaguars.
So it's not a buy.
Correct. It may have been a bad choice of words. The other 4 clans, which are the Mandrills, the Coyotes, the Jaguars, and the Hellions, they of those 2 matches, 2 of those clans will also continue with what's called a pass for the 3rd round. The other 2 will have to fight in the next round in order to stay viable in the tournament. It's a little wonky compared to your normal setup, but I'm keeping track. In fact, I struggled to find my original list of handwritten notes, make sure I was keeping track of everybody's scores and whatnot. And I'm going to have to upgrade my handwritten notes to a digital format because I'm not gonna say I can't find it, but I'm definitely gonna say that I have to reproduce the information.
Well, I can always send you my information again.
Well, I mean, I have everything. So like, I have it either somewhere digitally or I have it on a video on YouTube. You know what I mean? So like, getting the information I need is not going to be hard. It's just a matter of sitting down and taking the time to find it all and collate it all into one source and then throw it on a Word doc and save it in a folder, which is pretty much what I'm going to do.
I mean, I've been using Excel for it, but you know.
Well, I've got a Word doc for. Well, I have an Excel document. Fortunately for you, though, I haven't had to delete any of your mechs. The Burrocks don't need to have any of their mechs deleted because they basically just walked off the field. They're like, nope, we are done here. Good luck in your next round, sir.
Yeah.
Howdy ho, cheery pip pip. I can't imagine the Burrocks being very Britishy.
No.
Well, that's it. That's all we got. It was a very short second part, but sometimes it just bees that way. I fully expected at least another round or two with the two big guys going at it, but Darius managed to put a fucking hurting on me real fast.
Yep.
So, note to self, Hellbringers are not as good as they look. They suck. They can't even eat a single 15-point round of damage.
They are a little light on armor.
Yeah. Talus and I started playing clans over the last couple of weeks, and every time the Hellbringer comes up, I'm like, that's a shitty mech. It sucks. It sucks. Get rid of it. I don't want it. No. And he's just like, what do you mean? It's like, no, it sucks, dude. Tabletop, it sucks. I shouldn't say it sucks. It just can't take a 15-point chunk of damage at once.
Yep.
Now, if it was a Hellbringer fighting Inner Sphere forces, it could probably last slightly longer, which might make a difference because it can definitely dish out some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, no. Against clan forces, no thank you. All good. So, any final words from you? Soon.
Ooh. Hi, Dallas.
No, that's Kanan, my youngest.
Oh, Kanan. Hi, Kanan.
He wants to do Battlefront or something with like me, him, and one or two other people. So that's why he's like, ooh, you guys are done now. Like, calm down, bro. Anyway, any final thoughts before we close this out and we let the kid get his way? That sounded a little bit long.
The Burrock suck.
Yeah, there's a reason why they don't have.
They had a shitty selection of mechs.
They do.
The Direwolf B should have been the Direwolf A.
Oh, that was the variance was on me, to be honest. I chose variants that I thought would be cool.
That one you should have probably done the A.
Let me see the B variant. Oh, I looked at this and I was like, oh, 4 Ultra 2s, 2 PPCs, 3 medium pulse, and whatever else, the LB10. I was like, all right, I might could do some shit with that. Oh, let me get this. Oh, it's one of the handful of clan mechs that has not only an LB10 but actually carries cluster ammo. Yeah, all right, Darius, I got something for that ass. Yeah, no.
Well, maybe the B's not so bad.
No, it's not horrible. It's great for crit seeking. If you look at it, like, you've got 4 UAC 2s. That's, what is that, 8 points of damage?
Oh, that's why I hate it.
Why?
I just despise AC2s.
Oh, well, that's certainly a personal thing. I feel that, though, because I'm very much the same way about it.
Because all they are is ER medium or ER machine guns.
Yeah, basically. Extended range machine guns. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right, though. But yeah, I mean, the 4 UAC 2s, that's 8 points of damage, possibly, plus the mediums, or, the other crap that's in there. Like, it could have dished out some damage and then gone and cracked through the armor and looked for stuff to chew on, but I just didn't get a chance. You managed to, I mean, all your mech's gunnery skills were better than mine, other than your Star Commander, but this does not sound like I'm complaining either. You just got the better end of it, and I don't mind losing. I just like, fuck it, whatever. Choosing Hellbringers? I didn't have as much option on that. But hey, listen, of all the clans that rolled up 2C max, this one got a wyvern.
Wait, what?
Clan Burrock picked up a wyvern in its rolls, so
A 2C mech.
yeah, a 2C
A
max.
second line mech.
Yep. Yeah. And this is
Why?
it was on the list and I rolled it. I didn't choose it. I rolled it. Remember, I rolled these units up for the NPC clans just like you guys would have.
Yeah, but there weren't any second line units in
There's a couple
chart.
clans that have the 2Cs, or if not 2Cs, they're more like frontline battle mechs. I can't think of what like Ghost Bear Kodiak, for example. Because the Kodiak isn't an Omni, it's a battle mech, but it's like a frontline battle mech, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, there was a couple of clans that have some 2Cs out there. I think the Falcons have one, in fact.
Huh.
There was a couple. And of course, I rolled it, and I'm like, I mean, listen, this is my opinion, and I've said this a couple of times now. Clan Burrock, Clan who? Nobody knows about the Burrocks. Hell, the Widowmakers and the fucking
Wolverines.
yeah, I was gonna say not named, but for a long time that's what they were called. But I guess in the last like 10 or 15 years, we got around to actually being able to call them Wolverines. Those clans, people know more about them than they do about the Burrocks.
Yeah. Well,
The only thing the Burrocks did was disappear for about 10 or 15 years, and then they came back in the Wars of Reaving because they were absorbed by another clan, and they basically supplanted that clan. And it just basically, they're like a virus. They're like that virus. In fact, it's funny. The Burrock, I think it's some sort of burrowing insect or some shit. What the Burrock really are is the insect that climbs inside other insects, or the parasite that climbs inside other insects and takes over.
Yeah.
The cordyceps, whatever, it's that black string thing. Yeah, it's real creepy if you ever see one, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that shit in real life. It came out of a grasshopper. I was just like, what the fuck? Nope, kill that too. Kill that thing too. That was nasty. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, now that we have that horrible image, nightmare fuel to end note on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild. Oh, by the way, don't worry. That was in the Republic of Korea that I saw that shit. Still. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, let's stop talking about it because I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I'm the one talking about it. I'm like, shut up. You can make that choice yourself, All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna go eat my burgers.
Yeah.
And
you're
probably play Battlefront.
Gonna be annoyed even more because you're eating.
Like 40, 50% downloading.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do the button thing. If you didn't, do the button thing anyway, and then tell me how much you hated it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry you didn't like it if you didn't. It's a short match. It was the conclusion match, or the conclusion of the match. But anyway, stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place, so make sure you're doing what you got to do to take care of you and yours. And as for me and mine, we are out here. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Yep. Have a good night.